close.
Well, it's perfect timing because now we have Beth Brotherton. She's the Director of Communications here, so she is going to give us a live, on-the-spot update of what's going on. Beth?
Okay, well, we're still monitoring and have been since 10 o'clock this morning. So we have been getting reports from our ICE team, which is about a dozen folks who work in maintenance and operations. They drive around to all different parts of the county. They check the spots that typically have issues. Blue Ridge area, Highway 11, Greer, Gap Creek Road, a lot of the spots where we typically see icy places. And so we've been getting reports every 20 minutes, and honestly, those reports are getting better every time we hear them in terms of when it was snow and colder temperatures. Now we're seeing from everyone rain and warmer temperatures. We're going to get one more report in, which is going to be at about 12:30, 12:40 from our ICE team, which will allow us to make a decision. That's kind of the sweet spot for us in terms of if we needed to call anything early and get buses where they needed to be. 12:40 is about the latest we can make a decision. So we feel good at this point based on what our crews are telling us in terms of the fact that conditions seem to be improving. And so at this time, Greenville County Schools is on regular schedule, but we're still monitoring for at least the next 45 minutes.
Okay, and let me ask you, Beth, for people at home that are watching and they've seen the snow come and go, it's just raining now, they're saying it's really not that bad. Why do they need to close schools? Just kind of reiterate what you take into consideration to make that decision.
I mean, the biggest thing that we take into consideration is road conditions. And right now, kids are in school and they're safe. And so regardless of what's going on with the weather outside of the school building, the kids are inside. They're warm. They're getting lunch at the moment. They're being fed, getting instruction. And so what we really factor in is the road temperature and the air temperature, and then obviously the conditions. But really, we have folks out there with weather radar guns, and what we're asking them to do is what is the road temperature and what kind of precipitation are you seeing? And at our last report, the temperatures we were seeing roadways between 33 and 38 degrees. So everything we're seeing on the roadways is above freezing temperatures on the road. And the concern would be if those road temperatures drop down, that's when it starts to freeze on the road and becomes dangerous driving conditions. So you consider primarily what the buses, cars, teenage drivers would have to consider as they look to leave school. So really what we're tracking in terms of temperature is what does this thing look like when we need to start putting the buses on the road at 1 o'clock through when the buses are done dropping kids off at about 5:30 or 6. And so you're factoring in elementary through high school drop-off and trying to decide, okay, are we looking at the possibility of a dip in temperatures here? And if not, then things are looking pretty good right now.
So right now, the kids are staying in school. Greenville County is on schedule. Sorry, kids. So, and we'll have another update.
We've seen a few of them. Yes, we've seen a few of those Greenville County students commenting on various news sites. So maybe they should get back to work and let us.
There you have it, kids. Get back to school now.
There's a cell phone policy, kiddos. Yeah.
So we're going to wait now for the next update at, you said what time was
the
that?
next update from our ICE team is at 12:40.
Okay.
So
12:40. All right. So there you have it. Greenville County schedule is normal. We're going to be on standby.